Hello friends, welcome to the part 1 of the tutorial series on Elasticsearch. In this video, I will show you how you can start Elasticsearch Engine using Docker Compose YAML file. In order to follow this tutorial, you must have Docker and Docker Compose installed on your system. Since you are on this video, I assume that you have some knowledge of Elasticsearch and Docker. In order to start the Elasticsearch engine using Docker, we need to create a cluster. Inside the cluster, there will be nodes, and these nodes will hold our indexes and the document inside the indexes. Now, there is a good example of Docker Compose YAML file given on Elasticsearch official website, so you can take a look on it. I think this is hard to understand for a newcomer or a person who is just getting started with Elasticsearch and Docker. So I have narrowed down this huge Docker Compose YAML file into a smaller one with the only relevant information. So in this we have services. Under services we have 3 nodes, ES01, ES02 and ES03, and this is the image we are going to work with, 8.2.2. this is the latest version. Now the volumes where the data will be stored, so this is ES data 01. This is the name of the volume. You can name it anything you want, and this is the location of the data. This is the port on which this nodes will be exposed, and these are the environments variables. So the node's name is ES01. You can name it anything. Cluster name is the name of the cluster. Let's say ES cluster. You can name it whatever you want, and these are the master node, ES01, ES02 and ES03. Discovery seed host are ES02 and ES03, and Java opt, so this is required. Bootstrap memory lock true, and since we are using 8.2.2, we need this expect security enable to false. Otherwise you need to provide the certificate for expect security and transfer protocol as well. So this is the ES01. The same replication of ES01 is ES02, but you change the name of the volume and also you change the discovery seed host. So if you see here, discovery seed host are ES02 and ES03 in case of ES01, and for ES02 it's ES01 and ES03. Remaining information are same, except you change 2 things: the name of the volume and discovery seed host. So this is again ES03, which is again the replication, but we have changed the name of the volume and discovery seed hosts. Now there is also volume tab, and all the volumes will be local. Let me change it to 8.2.2. we will use this version of the Elasticsearch. Now I will open the terminal. In the location where you have stored your Elasticsearch Docker Compose YAML file. Now I will run a command, docker compose up, and just to make sure that we don't have any previous installation of the same Docker Compose YAML file, we use argument remove orphans with hyphen. Okay, so let's run this and see what happens. So you can see it will pull the Docker image of the Elasticsearch Engine 8.2.2. Meanwhile, let me show you there is a full documentation on Elasticsearch REST API, and I suggest instead of looking for information anywhere, you should go to this Elasticsearch official documentation. It has very rich information. And in this tutorial series, we are going to replicate the data shown here. This is the recipe data, and we will create a search engine to search a recipe using these data. All the stuff I'm showing here, the Docker Compose YAML file and the link for this REST API, this example and the installation guide on Elasticsearch, these all information is available in the description of this video. So let's see that oh, it seems that my internet connection is down. Let me come back once this is finished. Now the process of pulling the Elasticsearch image has finished and it has started the engine. You can see one note here that this command will not suppress the verbose or the information being printed on the terminal. If you want to just not see anything, then you can use a flag -d with the same command docker compose up with the flag d and remove orphan as well, so it will not print all these logs. Now since the engine has started, we can go to our browser and make sure that the engine is running. So we can go to localhost and 9200 port. We can see that the Docker engine is up and running. You can see the version number of the Elasticsearch engine as well. There is a possibility that some Linux user will face a issue regarding the virtual machines memory issue. So you can solve that issue with the command sysclt-w vm.max map count equals to 262144, and when you will run this command, it will set the VM map count to 262144, and then you can run the command again to start the engine. I hope this video is informative to you. If you like my work, please subscribe to my channel. It helps. Thank you for watching. Peace.